GM Northlanders. Today we are at the shooting range. We're gonna shoot in. I had to buy some more ammunition for large game, but these are actually for silencer. And as you can see, I don't have one, so it's a little bit. I think the powder itself burns faster. So it should be burned out before the silencer itself, and to have that extra punch because the barrel is shorter. But it's Oryx that I usually use in my 6.5 x 55 Swedish Mauser. So we'll see. We're also gonna double check again how close it is already to the Alaska, as this one is called, and the standard full metal jacket here. If it's kind of close, you don't have to adjust, but you always have to double check how it hits, right? You can't just buy an ammunition and think it's probably the same, and it might go up, down, right? You have to double check. So we are shooting at 80 meters since we have this. Usually I prefer to shoot in at 100 meters or something like that. We have another range, but that's close at the moment, so we can't use that one. So, but moose hunting is almost over, so we're just gonna double check on this shooting range. And what we need to do is we need to put some of these up. I brought this one here. Let's see if we can just do something simple here. That's the idea, at least. If I can. We can do it like that. I don't have to have it far. We're gonna aim for the mid, so maybe there. Maybe that's good enough. I just have to walk it out and take it from there, right? So we just have to run 80 meters. Might have to go back and forth a couple times because you might want to change this one, because we're going to try different ammunitions as well. We're going to try see how it hits down here as well. All right, so let's just put it. Is this high, or we'll see. I took a little long this with me. I think this will be good, I think. So yeah, let's go see how it turns out. Pelter on. This ammunition here is, the brass itself is a different color. And yeah, I cut my finger today when doing the cutting moose meat, so, but it's not a trigger finger, happily, so it's all good. But we can double check, and when you're double checking where it hits, you always use 2. So first we're gonna double check full metal jacket and where it hits. And when shooting like this, you don't wanna move the rifle around too much, or it's not gonna be the human factor. You want it to be fully rest. You're actually just pulling the trigger. So you're double checking where it hits. So now I can double check. But it should be a little bit above. But we'll see. But it can't be too high. All right. So here we have, it's kind of high above. This second one was better. All right, there we go. So let's take that with us. So now we could actually try the new ammunition and see how it goes. So now we're loading this one. It's gonna have a little bit more power to it. still bleeding from my cutting wounds. So let's see how this Oryx Silencer goes, like how it hits, if it's high or low. Definitely more powder smell of this fast burning powder. Alright, so let's go. Let's see if it's kind of the same above in distance. It's all good. Then we could lower the sight, like the scope, if you wanted to, but let's see how it hits. All right, so this, you can see now it's pulling to the left as well, but we have to double check this. And if you want to adjust this with the screws, and you can see here it says down or up, and here it says left or right. But all that matters now is how is this ammunition hitting this target, because this is for moose hunting. Sorry, I'm bleeding again here from the wounds. Yes, we need to kick this one in, then we're gonna hunt there. We have to change back with the other ammunition, and for beaver we have to double check for this one, and this one is for birds. So there's a little bit of changes during decisions, but let's see if I can adjust this. There we go. Let's give it a try. And there's only 20 in a brand new ammunition box like that, but when you can't really spend too many. Sure, they are expensive, but you still have to make sure you hit your target, right? So even if it takes 5 or 10, I don't really care about that. Even if it's like this box is 130 USD, so even if you spend 60, 65 USD just to make sure it hits, it's not going to be spent that much later on in the hunting season. So, but yeah, you don't want to be cheap with this moment or this step. So let's see if that made any difference. I think we can start with one, and if that one looks, oh, it jammed. All right. Let's see how it shoots now. Now it goes more to the right, and we can actually try to lower it. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Lower it a little bit, and we'll see. we can bring one more new if we need to, but hopefully it's enough. But like I said, you can't really spend too much ammunition to make sure it's right. Some people don't, I know, but for me, I'd rather put some extra money into be sure and double check. Well, let's see. Now we adjusted it to the right. That's gonna be the first one that's at the top at least, because I saw we hit kind of high again, but it was more towards the middle. And the second one I actually didn't look too closely in the scope, so let's see. It should be lower. The question is how much lower. Is it a centimeter or maybe 2? I did the full step down. Yeah, you see this, the second one is perfect now. Now it's following the straight line again. We moved the sight into the right and we moved it down again. And this is okay, because then if you shoot on a longer distance, say 150 meters, this one is gonna be more close here. So you don't wanna kick it down too much. I would say this is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. We cleaned up, we packed in all the gear in the car, so we're ready to go. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be in Atlantic.